3,000-year-old Korean liquid that replaces all fertilizers. Why don't you know? For thousands of years, farmers on the Korean peninsula quietly practiced a system so efficient, so soil-building, and so cheap that it looks almost unbelievable today. Long before chemical fertilizers, long before NPK labels and plastic bags, they relied on living liquids, fermented plant and mineral solutions that fed crops, rebuilt soil, and sustained harvests year after year. So why, in the age of sustainable agriculture, have most people never heard of it? The answer sits at the intersection of lost tradition, modern industry, and a farming secret that was never meant to be commercialized. Traditional Korean agriculture evolved in harmony with local ecosystems in what is now South Korea. Farmers didn't try to dominate the soil. Instead, they fed soil life, trusting microbes to do what they've done naturally for millions of years: unlock nutrients, protect roots, and regulate growth. At the heart of this system is a fermented liquid input, often made from native plants, natural sugars, and beneficial microbes. Rather than dumping nutrients into the soil, this liquid activates biology, turning dirt into a living, breathing nutrient factory. This approach is now loosely grouped under Korean natural farming, but its roots go back nearly 3,000 years, passed down orally from farmer to farmer. The liquid isn't one single recipe. It's a category of living ferments, the most famous being fermented plant juice, which extracts growth hormones, enzymes, and micronutrients from fast-growing plants. Fermented fruit juice, which boosts flowering and fruiting. Fish amino acid, delivering nitrogen in a microbe-friendly form. And herbal natural inputs, which strengthen plant immunity and resistance. Together, these liquids can replace synthetic fertilizers entirely when used correctly. Here's the key difference. Chemical fertilizers feed the plant. Korean liquids feed the soil ecosystem, which feeds the plant forever. Modern fertilizers work like energy drinks, fast, aggressive, and temporary. The Korean liquid works like a balanced diet. Here's what it does. It feeds beneficial bacteria and fungi, unlocks nutrients already trapped in the soil, improves root development and nutrient uptake. It also increases drought resistance and builds soil structure instead of destroying it. Over time, soils treated with these liquids actually become self-fertilizing. Yields stabilize, input costs drop, pests decrease, and the land, well, it actually improves with use. If this liquid works so well, why isn't it in gardening books or agricultural manuals? Well, there are 3 reasons. First, it can't be patented. You make it yourself from local plants and sugar, so no company owns it. Second, it reduces dependency. Farmers stop buying fertilizer, pesticides, and soil amendments. And third, it favors small-scale growers. This system shines in gardens, small farms, and regenerative setups, not those monoculture megafarms. You see, modern agriculture is built on repeat purchases, but this Korean method is built on knowledge, not products. The genius of the system is its simplicity. You harvest fast-growing local plants like comfrey, pumpkin vines, bamboo shoots, or even weeds. Chop and mix them with natural sugar or molasses. Then, just ferment for several days, dilute heavily with water, and apply to soil or leaves. That's really it. No factories, no labs, no synthetic inputs. And since the microbes come from your local environment, the liquid adapts perfectly to your soil and climate. Soils worldwide are collapsing under decades of chemical use. Organic matter is disappearing, and microbial life is dying. This 3,000-year-old Korean liquid does the opposite. It restores soil life, cuts farming costs, and increases resilience. It scales down, not up. In an era of climate stress and rising fertilizer prices, that's not just interesting, it's honestly revolutionary. The knowledge was never hidden. it was simply never profitable to promote. Ancient Korean farmers didn't write marketing copy. They passed results from one generation to the next, and those results are now quietly outperforming modern inputs in gardens and regenerative farms around the world. Once you understand this liquid, fertilizers start to look unnecessary.